is this? Really? Kate Middleton? Hippa? Or a body double? Yeah, this is the first reported sighting of the princess since her top-secret abdominal surgery. But as soon as the photo went viral, so did a whole bunch of wild conspiracy theories, rocketing around the web and taking over TikTok. The Princess of Wales was spotted near Windsor Castle in a car being driven by her mother, Carol. She was wearing sunglasses, perhaps to try and hide her identity from the infamous prying eyes of the UK paparazzi. But instead of quieting speculation about Kate's condition, the photo seemed to raise new questions. Some say her face appears fuller. Other online sleuths / people with a penchant for endless distraction are insisting that Kate's moles magically disappeared.
This is The Daily Show.
The Daily Show was still hyping up the mystery last night, even after the photo was revealed.
Is there something else you're planning on covering here?
Where is Kate Middleton?
Well, we think she's in a car with her mother. Charlie Langston from Daily Mail is with us. But is that her?
I mean, apparently, when it comes to Kate's current condition, people will speculate no matter what. I think if the woman had paraded herself down Oxford Street in London, people would still be questioning whether it was a body double, whether it was Pippa Middleton. Yes, the images are her.
But she is damned if she does, damned if she doesn't.
Absolutely. When she's disappeared from the public eye, even though the palace told us that that's what would happen, people are speculating that she's in a coma, she's had a facelift, she's had a BBL. When she does in fact appear, people scrutinize the photos even more.
BBL?
A BBL, a Brazilian butt lift. That's one of the wilder rumors that I saw online.
How do I get one of those? It's just us now. We can all agree on one thing, and that is people have way too much time on their hands. Kate had last been seen on Christmas Day with the rest of the royal family. And before this photo, she hadn't been spotted in public at all since the planned surgery January 16th at the London clinic. The palace insisted she would not return to her royal duties until after Easter. But a new clue may have just dropped about when that actually might be.
She is due to appear at Trooping the Colour on June 8th, which means she is in fact alive and hopefully by then will be very well.
But that begs the question, what does that verb to troop mean?
Well, hopefully it means that Kate will troop all over her critics and prove them very wrong.
The royals in crisis. The princess out of hiding and Prince William breaking his silence. Well, kinda.
Good to see you. And you, welcome.
Exactly 50 days after his wife Kate's surprise abdominal surgery, Prince William is speaking out about all the crazy conspiracy theories over her health crisis. But he's the future king, so he doesn't say it. His spokesperson does. His focus is on his work and not on social media. That quote in the New People magazine cover story exposing what's going on behind palace walls.
The fact that we heard from the palace and in response to a lot of the conspiracy theories, it shows that they see what's being said out there. If you ask members of the royal family right now, they will feel that they are actually being quite transparent about what's going on with their health issues.
While William continues to make appearances, even hanging out with actor Rob McElhenney at Wrexham, the Welsh football club that Rob owns with Ryan Reynolds, he has yet to address his wife's condition in public, even though reporters have asked him how she's doing.
We know that Kate has had a call for privacy, and a lot of that stems from her wish to protect her young children. The fact that people is hearing that there is radio silence around Kate's condition, that really points to there is such a tight inner circle that really knows about Kate's condition, and that even those closest to them working within the palace don't know.
Maybe the biggest surprise about all this royal drama? It does not involve Harry and Meghan. Harry just scored some PR points rushing back to the UK to see King Charles after his dad's cancer diagnosis, telling GMA about his whirlwind trip.
How did you get the news that the king was ill?
I spoke to him.
And what did you do next?
I jumped on a plane and went to go see him as soon as I could.
In the next few days, the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, will be a keynote speaker at the famed South by Southwest conference alongside Katie Couric and Brooke Shields. And with the rift between Harry and Will Still a big issue. The Duke of Sussex has another opportunity to mend fences in May. He'll return to the UK for the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games.
People's hearing from sources that it's going to take a lot for William. There's a lot of mistrust there on his side when it comes to his brother, and that he would need a clear apology to move forward.
The new issue of People is staring at you at the checkout stand Friday.
Cherish life, man. I cannot tell you. I had some people in my life that really made sure I was here because it was dire straits.
Nearly a year after his mystery health crisis, Jamie, in a rare public appearance, declaring he's a changed man.
I take things differently now because you just don't know.
Extra exclusive, only we were there, as Jamie revealed he's about to explain to the world just what led to his near-death experience.
Everybody wants to know what happened, and I'm gonna tell you what happened, but I gotta do it in my way. I'm gonna do it in a funny way. We're gonna be on stage. We're gonna go back to the stand-up roots. If you wanna have a good time and laugh and have a great time, come see me when we go take this thing out. There'll be some things in there that you'll love. There'll be some things in there that will, pull at your heartstrings.
Jamie suffered the still unexplained medical emergency last April on the set of Back in Action with Cameron Diaz.
We were spies.
For months, there have been questions and rumors about just what caused the sudden hospitalization while he was filming the movie.
Mom, she's fine. It's not that bad.
His recovery included physical rehab in a Chicago facility that specializes in stroke recovery. Jamie seemed to hint at just how serious his condition was, using his signature humor.
I was drinking some water. Wow, you taste this water? It's so wet. This is the wettest water. Was it like this before I passed away?
Jamie was center stage at the African American Film Critics Association's Special Achievement Awards, with Courtney B. Vance, Nia Long, and Jurnee Smollett by his side.
I'm thankful beyond belief.
And Jamie joked about the crazy internet gossip that he was replaced by AI after his health crisis.
Thank you, Jamie.
I dove out of a car to save this black woman's purse. And I'm taking a picture that ain't no damn Jamie, that's a clone.
But there was a surprise guest on hand at yesterday's event.
And Mr. Majors, right here, please.
Embattled actor Jonathan Majors made his first red carpet appearance since he was found guilty of reckless assault and harassment. His girlfriend, Megan Good, was by his side.
How are you guys doing? Doing okay?
In love.
We're doing
that was
great.
my answer. Yeah. We're doing good.
Great.
We're doing
God's
good.
good.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
She had supported him throughout the case.
Megan, why is it important to stand by Jonathan today?
Even as Jonathan's then-girlfriend, Grace Jabari, had accused him of assaulting her in the back seat of a car last year. Prosecutors say surveillance video showed Majors manhandling Jabari. The defense argued he was running away from her because she started the attack. But despite being fired by Marvel, having film shelved, and being shunned by much of Hollywood, Jonathan was ready to celebrate it and Black excellence.
We are here. We make beautiful art, and the contribution that's made to the film landscape is grown by the contributions of many of the people in this room.
It is important to celebrate just Black entertainers, people who are bringing their unique view, their unique way of sharing and storytelling.
And while Jonathan thinks Hollywood is moving forward in terms of diversity,
I certainly hope so. Looks like it. Yeah, God willing.
His own future has yet to be decided. He is scheduled to be sentenced in April.
We find the defendant, Hannah Gutierrez, guilty of involuntary manslaughter as charged in count 1.
She showed no emotion, even as she was led away to jail. The armorer who put live ammunition into the gun Alec fired, killing Halyna Hutchins, was convicted nearly 2.5 years after the on-set tragedy.
Just relax.
I'm so scared.
You're all right. Just relax.
Sheriff's body cams caught Hannah Gutierrez-Reed that fateful October day.
How do I know this is a gun?
That's the gun!
Prosecutors said she repeatedly ignored safety protocols that could have prevented Halyna's death.
This was a game of Russian roulette.
Jurors deliberated less than 3 hours before reaching the verdict.
You gotta take responsibility, especially when you're handling weapons and you're in charge of those. That's your job.
During the trial, this previously unseen video from the set in New Mexico was played in court.
One more. I forgot the recoil stuff. No, right away. Let's reload. Here we go.
It showed Alec firing a prop gun and asking Hannah why she didn't have more weapons ready.
We should have had 2 guns and both were reloading.
But when it came to that fateful moment inside the church on the movie set, Alec first insisted to police.
I need to know, how did that happen? Where did that bullet come from?
And then he said this to George Stephanopoulos in his only sit-down interview.
I didn't pull the trigger. Someone is responsible for what happened, and I can't say who that is, but I know it's not me.
So what is next for Alec? Just last month, a grand jury indicted Baldwin on involuntary manslaughter in the shooting that he has pled not guilty. Kelly Craft covered the trial for Court TV. She's in Santa Fe. Kelly, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed goes to jail. What does this mean for Alec Baldwin now that some accountability has been taken?
It means a lot for Alec Baldwin because right now his attorneys have a roadmap to exactly what took place in this case for his upcoming case. He had one of his attorneys here in the courtroom the whole entire time. So they're going to be able to take everything that took place here and use that for their trial going forward.
And Alec is a producer, not just the actor. Does accountability have to be taken at a higher level? Is that what really we're facing in July?
And that's exactly what defense counsel was arguing throughout this whole entire trial, Billy, that Hannah is a scapegoat, the lowest person on the entire movie set. So defense counsel was saying that somebody else is responsible for what took place here.
In 2022, Alec's wife, Ilaria, spoke exclusively to us.
We're not okay. We can't be okay. No one's okay.
Detailing how deeply she and Alec feel for the family of Halyna Hutchins.
The loss of Halyna, she was an incredible, incredible woman in so many different ways. It's been a life-changing year for every single person that was involved that day.
Alec's attorney previously told Extra it is unfortunate that a terrible tragedy has been turned into this misguided prosecution. We will answer any charges in court. Alec's trial set for July. Hannah, who has said she will appeal, could face 18 months in prison.
It's heartbreaking, you know, to go through that.
How are you?
Well, when you say... Sorry, guys. I didn't know... Can I have a little moment?
A raw moment for an emotional Gisele.
Let me just breathe.
Trying to talk about her painful and headline-making $700 million divorce from Tom.
The end of a power couple's marriage.
Now, in a rare moment, she is bearing her soul to Robin Roberts.
I'm living my truth and I'm not apologizing for it. It's definitely a time of, a transition.
That transition includes stepping out into the dating scene again. Tom has been linked to supermodel Irina Shayk, and Gisele has seemingly moved on with her jiu-jitsu trainer, Joaquim Valente.
You gonna be able to open up your heart again to someone? At some point?
I think right now, really, my priority is my kids and creating this beautiful sanctuary for a family. And then, yes, why not, right?
Both Gisele and Tom have created sanctuaries for their kids. Tom just posted his Miami resort-style backyard, and Gisele is just north of Miami making this stunning ranch, where the interview was shot, her brand new escape.
Co-parenting. How has that been?
Tom has time with them, and I have time with them. I think, there's easier days than others.
The full interview, Gisele Bündchen Climbing the Mountain, is streaming now on Hulu.